numbers today on inflation, including the producer price numbers, which went up by 0.8% in the month of February. That was a slightly smaller increase than the 1% that had been expected. But that's because we revised the prior month, which was originally reported as up 1%. That was revised to up 1.2%. So if you look at the two numbers, it was pretty much bang on expectations. And in fact, the year-over-year increase in producer prices came in at 10% versus 9.7% in January. But again, this proves my point and disproves Elizabeth Warren's allegation. If consumer prices are up 7.9% year over year, but producer prices are up 10% year over year, are businesses gouging their customers? No, it's the customers that are gouging the businesses. They're only paying the businesses 7.9% more, even though their costs went up by 10%. So everything she's saying is nonsense. Even if you take out food and energy, the so-called core PPI, that was up 0.7%, which was 1/10 hotter than expected, although they revised down the previous months from up 0.8 to up 0.7. But the year-over-year increase notched up 8.4% year-over-year core in the PPI. But, a much more accurate read, I think, on inflation are the import-export prices. We got those today as well, and import prices were up 1.4% on the month. That was a little bit below the 1.5% expected, and we did revise down the prior month, which was 2% in January, and that's now 1.9, but that's still a big jump. But year-over-year import prices now up 10.9%. That is a big increase, much bigger than the 7.9% in the CPI. Why is that? Why are our import prices rising so much more than the CPI? Well, one of the reasons is those import prices are not manipulated the way the CPI is. They're just prices. They don't.
Good morning. What is it? 8:17 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the East Coast in the United States of America. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. As we survived the first weekend of the NCAA tournament, we're going on to the Sweet 16 to face Villanova. So we'll see what happens. As you know, in recent history, Jay Wright and Villanova beat us in the national championship a few years ago. So it'd be nice to beat him now. So anyhow, I want to share this from UB2B. I had a great night of sleep last night. This whole weekend, I went to bed early. One day I went to bed at 12:30, but the other 2 days I went to bed at about 11 o'clock, 11:30. Got well rested. Only did a couple updates a day on YouTube. Figured while we were coming back down, I didn't want to FUD it up. And I wanted everybody to know where we were going, so we had a drop last night, and now we're retesting right now. And if this is a failed retest, we're going to continue on to 38.5 or 39,000 like we've been predicting. And then we will, all across the market, will be dollar cost averaging in. And I say dollar cost average because if you don't want to go 100% all in, when we hit this retrace down, you buy in segments and then you won't get yourself caught up. So learn how to read charts from XRP Future Millionaire. Is this your first eye exam? Join Tom's Army, UB2B. Be the first new TFAM members. Who came first? Join Tom's Army. UB2B. I love my meme genius. So guys, make sure to follow UB2B on Twitter. And then this was from CryptoFX. Once the black swan rolls in, XRP will rise from the ashes. So the odds of it being very low priced once the market bottoms out and we lose 98% of the cryptos are slim. XRP might dump and rise like the phoenix. It might not. And I agree with that. Once all the crypto gets wiped out, XRP is going to start rising from the ashes. And you're going to want to get into XRP before all the other cryptos get taken out. Okay, so let's get the charts now, guys, at 8:21 a.m. I'm XRP Future Millionaire. Make sure to hit that like button. And also, subscribe to the channel if you're new or returning. We just went over 8,200 subscribers, so I'm blessed. So, we're going to focus on Bitcoin and XRP on this update. And as the day goes on, I'm going to roll out, the XLM, DGB, Algo, IOTA, Theta. Probably get 5 or 6 updates today, if not more, just depending on the way today goes. So, right now, Bitcoin had a nice breakdown. We hit what I would call this uptrend perfectly around this 40,400 area, 40,500. I think in the weekly we're looking good, but I think in the daily we're going to come down and consolidate towards 38,900. It could happen now that the futures is open and it's Monday morning trading. You could get people that dump out for profit that were in from 37,800. But this was an engulfing candle to the downside, and this is definitely not what you'd be looking for. This took out all the gains from the weekend. And my fear of 42,500 not being able to break and it coming back down was solidified, and it showed why I was worried about that. So we're going to see if we can come down and hold the 38.5, 39,000, because right now this seems nothing more than a retest, and this could be trouble unless we can find a significant boost of volume. But you're seeing Algo is up 6.44% this morning. So it's definitely pushing up. You've got some that are more undervalued that are pushing up this morning. I would personally, because of where Bitcoin's at right now, you guys can decide to yourselves. I can't make the decision for you. I'm not a financial advisor, but we got rejected by 41,705 area, or the 42,000. And now we're coming down to try to find support, and I think 38.5 is going to be that support. XRP stuck in the same thing. 84964 ended up being resistance. We never came back up there this weekend. Now it looks like a reversal candle back down, and it's, to me, XRP is going to be really bullish by the end of the week or sometime this week. It's just we're signaling that we need to retrace with the rest of the market, and that can get dangerous. But we're going to see exactly how the market plays out. The volume, the problem with the volume is in the 30-minute candlesticks, we got one big red stick, and it wiped out everything. So, me personally, if I wasn't in a position yet, I would let the market shuffle around, and I would probably look to buy XRP back around 75, 76 cents. Maybe 72 too if we can get all the way back down there. But I'd be looking at way down here at the 7.4, 7.3 area, somewhere in here, because it's going to come back down, I believe. So that's what I'm seeing with the market when I wake up. It looks like we're going to have a retrace back down. You've got XLM that's coming up a tiny bit. We just have no volume. The volume that's coming in, it's not going to push us over these areas, and I wouldn't be surprised if these are reversal candles in the daily. And then DGB, it's the same thing. DGB just happened to pull down already a little bit, but then it pulled back up. It came down to 1983, and now it's back up to 2107. So either liquidity dumps or this is something much bigger, and we're going to go down to that 40,000 and then 38,800 today. So a 2,000 or 3,000 point drop on Bitcoin could be expected, or should be expected, as long as we use that 41,800 area as resistance and nothing more. We're going to continue on down, but that's if we go back down. We've already used that area as resistance. We went up, came back through, came down. Now we came back up. We couldn't even get through. I would not be surprised. Like I've been saying this whole time, I wouldn't be surprised if we ended up somewhere around here and retraced on here. I'll point the arrow. I think we're going to end up somewhere around, where's it at? Somewhere around here, ladies and gentlemen. I think we're going to end up somewhere around there. Bitcoin's going to end up somewhere around there. So you'll get, even if it gets rejected, you'll get something like this before it decides what it's going to do. That's what I think is going to happen. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Consider joining Tom's Army for $9.99 a month. If you're part of the many people out there that are trying to find people that are related to their crypto knowledge, you guys want to find people that understand the ISO, or you just need people to talk to that like XRP. Well, I have a community of 264 people. We go up and down, up and down. But there's been a lot of conversation this morning, and we're trying to stay on top of this. If you need a little bit of extra help, if you want like-minded people, join Tom's Army, $9.99 a month. I give you the Telegram free. It's exclusive. It's something I do for believing in me. And then it allows you to partake in the classes on Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays from 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Stay blessed, everybody.